1021 is the gift that keeps on giving. Giving August a break? No, we've got an August visitor. Hi, kids! High Impact Kids Corner from Saturday is visiting every show from Monday to Friday, so you can better enjoy your holiday. So stay tuned to High Impact Radio and follow us on High Impact 1021 FM to further explore and discover new ways to reinvent this radio experience together. Imbibe the audacity this August to
go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined.
Put a touch of class and finesse on your brand by advertising with us at High Impact 1021 FM. For more information, call
0706 393 5694, 0915 958 1881, or 0902 745 3931.
Follow us on our social media platforms at High Impact 1021 FM. Our deals are hotter than the weather itself.
Our deals are hotter than the weather itself.
Hey, High Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
It's Saturday. What can I wear to the beach?
I love Saturdays. A romper and hat will be perfect.
That will look really nice.
You will be beautiful in that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, High Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
Who is the shortest basketball player in the world?
I like your curiosity. I'll tell you. Muggsy Bogues is the shortest player in the National Basketball Association history, listed at 5 feet 3 inches tall. He was drafted 12th overall by the Washington Bullets in 1987.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
I'm glad you asked.
Hey, High Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
I just learned how to play chess, and I've been wondering what time is best to play chess.
I like to play chess too. Usually in the evening, but definitely before I'm too tired. My very best chess, of course, is generally played at the times when I am winning, unless my opponent just takes a bow.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'm glad I wowed you.
Hey, High Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
Which club is the first to win Champions League?
That's very easy. Real Madrid. The first Champions League was won by Real Madrid during the 1955 and 1956 season.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, High Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
I've been curious. Who exactly is the youngest swimmer in the world?
Oh, I'll tell you. Alzin Tarek, age 10, is the youngest and fastest swimmer in World Championships history. Tarek has been swimming competitively since the age of 4.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'm glad I wowed you.
From the greens of golf to the court of tennis and basketball, the octagon of UFC to the square room for boxing, track of Formula One, and the pitch of football. Join the sports crew on Sport Hall 6 to 7 p.m. Mondays and Wednesdays, Fridays 5 to 6 p.m. and 2 p.m. on Saturdays. Here on iImpact Radio 102.1 FM, Lagos. Reviews, videos, and interviews just the way you like it. Exclusive on High Impact Radio 102.1 FM, Lagos. Sports Hub for all the updates and analysis.
Good afternoon, sports fans. Good afternoon, listeners. I believe to Saturday afternoon right here in the industrial city of Lagos. This is iEmpire Radio 102.1 FM, and I'm welcoming you to the Sports Hub Show, our one place where we get to serve you the very best of stories that are currently making the rounds in the ever exciting, ever dynamic, dramatic, and sometimes controversial world of sport. Saturday, today, the 31st day in the month of August, definitely the last edition for this month. Super grateful to God for the gift of life and to everyone who's been a part of the show since the start of the month till this very minute. We say you, we do appreciate you and we do not take it for granted. Let's do more as we're going straight into the Ember month, the last set of month in the year 2024. We've got stories for you this afternoon. From the greens of golf to the octagon of the UFC to the square of boxing, even the track of Formula 1. I tell you, we've got big stories for you. And we'll be having a sportilicious time together this afternoon. Ayode Jajiboye is my name, and I'll definitely be your host on the show today. Riding solo this Saturday afternoon. And we'll definitely be having a juicy time together. We're having talks from the home front, just as we're going into the new season of the Nigerian Premier Football League 2024-2025 season. The first set of games will be played today, and that is the game between current league winners Rangers International and the President Federation Cup winner El Kanemi Warriors in the first game of the match day one. And then we have to wait 6 more days before we see the rest of the games that will be played come next weekend. The other 9 games will be played next weekend. More lots of stuff coming through from the MPFL, by the way, because according to reports, definitely Honorable Gbenga Elegbeleye, who is the chairman of the board, has come out to say once again that come what may, the league will be starting and we have to play it. And looks like we're having a whole new different ball game this time around, because officially there is now a match day ball, unlike last season when you see different match day balls from different leagues across the globe. But this time around, it's an MPFL branded match day ball. I think we should give them kudos for this one. Looks like they are listening to us, by the way. And away from that, we got talks coming through from the transfer scene. Officially, the transfer window closed last night across Europe, but then it's still very much open in Saudi Arabia for the next 1 month. And as it is right now, for players who have been able to change base, they are already saying congratulations to them. And for some players, they were unable to do that. They'll be looking forward to see how the next 3 to 4 months is going to be like for them. Because the next window is going to be in January. And for Nigerian poster boy Victor Osimhen, not too good news coming through from Naples, by the way, because it has been said that according to reports right now, Napoli have stripped him off his number 9 jersey. Obviously, they'll be giving that to Romelu Lukaku, and also he's been frozen out of the squad and possibly not going to be part of their first team squad this season. We're looking forward to see how this one is going to pan out, because a lot of fans are coming out right now. Some in support, some against. I will talk more about it in the course of the show this afternoon. And in the world of tennis, a big upset, I tell you, because right now I can confirm to you authoritatively that the last 2 winners of the US Open have now crashed out in the round 2. First of those, Carlos Alcaraz, and early this morning, Alexei Popyrin, the Australian, had won against the defending champion Novak Djokovic, which means Djokovic will still have to wait till next year before he beats that record that is to be held by Margaret Court to see who is going to be winning the 25th Grand Slam title. Well, he can pat himself at the back, because he's won for himself this year the Olympic gold medal, one particular medal that has been eluding him over the last couple of years. And in the English Premier League, currently on the way right now. Talk about lunchtime football, talk about giving you upsets. Just as we had it last week, we are seeing almost the same thing happen right now. But then this one looks to be a little bit different, because Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium are currently playing a 1-0 draw against Brighton and Hove Albion. Yes, Fabian Nuzela and his boys are definitely they call themselves the Giant Slayers, and they are looking to slay the Giants. Arsenal got a red card in the 49th minute of that one. Declan Rice are getting booked for the second time. Kai Havertz got the goal in the 38th minute and was assisted by Bukayo Saka. While Joao Pedro, the same guy that scored against Manchester United, leveled the scores for Brighton and Hove Albion at 58 minutes. And as it stands right now, it's still 1-1. And we're looking forward to see how it's going to end. 5 more minutes to go in that particular encounter. Welcome to the show once again. Sports Talk Show right here on Empire Radio 102.1 FM. And just so you know, in case you want to keep track of this update and more, you can follow us live on our Facebook fan page at Empire Radio 102.1 FM. We're also live on our YouTube channel at impact 102.1 FM. Let's get interactive on the show this afternoon, citizens. 070010211021. I'd like to get your reactions from all of the actions that went down in the last 14 hours in the world of sport. You want to talk to me about transfers? Let me hear what you have to say. Your team, do you think your own team has done well in the transfer window this period? For Chelsea, a good one for them. And also Arsenal, they did the best they could. Brought in Mikel Merino. Also got Raheem Sterling on loan from Chelsea. For Chelsea, you already know when you're big, big. And for Manchester United as well, did a couple of shipping outside of the team, and they brought in a couple of players as well. Well, the ones that went out were very much more than the ones that came in. Some people are saying maybe this is what Ralf Rangnick was talking about the open heart surgery, and now Manchester United have been able to do the open heart surgery. The last of them yesterday, I was Scott McTominay, talking about a Mancunian born and bred. Yes, I spent 22 years of his life at Old Trafford, but now he's going to be right there at Napoli. Big stories on this show this afternoon. I say welcome to the Sports Hub Show on Empire Radio 102.1 FM. Don't forget to let's get interactive. 070010211021. I will go on this quick breaker, and we will come back at the show Sports Hub Show on Empire Radio 102.1 FM continues. Don't go anywhere.
For the best in sports entertainment, tune in to Sports Hub on High Impact 102.1 FM. This is Sports Hub on High Impact 102.1 FM.
I know, and I love you too. This is why I've made it so that you can now have me everywhere you go. www.highimpactstudios.com. Press play. Links in our social media bio. Click at High Impact 1021 FM. Or you can just go the regular way. Turn on your radio and tune in to 102.1 FM.
We love you at High Impact Radio. Mwah!
See, there is no separating us now.
Put a touch of class and finesse on your brand by advertising with us at High Impact 1021 FM. For more information,
call 0706 393 5694, 0915 958 1881, or 0902 745 3931.
Follow us on our social media platforms at High Impact 1021 FM. Our deals are hotter than the weather itself.
Our deals are hotter than the weather itself.
For the best in sports entertainment, tune in to Sports Hub on High Impact 102.1 FM. This is Sports Hub on High Impact 102.1 FM.
Oh, what a feeling. Look what we've overcome. Oh, I'm gonna wave my flag and count all the reasons we are the champions. There ain't no turning back. Saying, oh, can't you taste the feeling? Saying, oh, we all together singing. Look how far we come now. There's beauty in the unity we found. I'm ready. We still got a long way, but look how far we come.
Welcome back to the show, Sports Hub Show, right here on Empire Radio 102.1 FM. And now let's go straight into the stories. Don't forget to keep track of these updates and more by friends across all social media platforms. We're live on YouTube at Impact 102.1 FM. And then let's get interactive. 0700 1021 1021. Let's start with Olympic stocks this afternoon. Paralympics, I beg your pardon. And now Team Nigeria will be aiming to surpass the Tokyo 2020 Paralympic record with a strong start right there in Paris. Team Nigeria has now set its sight on surpassing their impressive medal all from the 2020 Tokyo Paralympics, continuing to make strides at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. The 23 athlete contingent are known for the dominance in various Paralympic sports is determined to build on the 10 medals they secured in Tokyo Tokyo. Badminton duo shine already in Paris as we speak right now. The duo of Bolaji Eniola and Chigozie Nnana have both advanced to the quarterfinals of their respective events, keeping the nation's hope alive for more Paralympic success. Eniola, competing in the women's singles, extended her winning streak with a convincing 2-0 victory over Australia's Celine Orile Vinot on Friday, and earlier in the tournament, she had already overcome India's Kao Mandip in a similar dominant fashion. While in the men's singles, Nnana mirrored Eniola's success by securing another 2-0 victory against Indonesia's Fedri Setiawan, adding to his earlier triumph over Germany's Marcel Adam. Both athletes are now just a few matches away from potentially adding to Nigeria's medal tally. While away from that, we're still talking about the Paralympic legacy, and since making the Paralympic debut in 1992, it has been said that the Nigerian Paralympic team have been definitely coming back home with a lot of medals, establishing itself as a force to be reckoned with, amassing a total of 80 medals, 40 of which are gold, and the team is competing in 4 sports at the Para 2024, Para Athletics, Para Badminton, Para Powerlifting, and the Para Table Tennis. And as the game is progressing right now, all eyes is going to be on Team Nigeria because they are striving to surpass the Tokyo 2020 achievement and further solidify their legacy in the Paralympic history.
Hands up for your colors, represent your country, raise your flag, show your true colors.
Away from that right now, let's talk about the Falconets as well. We are currently in Colombia prepping for the Women's Under-20 World Cup, the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. And the first game of the Falconets is going to be against Korea, according to a statement that was disclosed by the NFF. Don't forget that they scored 27 goals in a total of 8 premium games, 6 competitive and 2 friendly matches, on their way to getting into the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. And the Koreans as well, who finished in 3rd place in one championship in the 22-year-old competition, have also promised to provide safe opposition for the perennial finalists.
We still got a long way, but look how
Nigeria is one of the only 4 countries to have featured in every edition of the final since the competition was launched in Canada as an under-20 event in 2002. The Falconets also take on 3-time champions Germany, also in Bogota, and Venezuela in Cali on 4th September and 7th September respectively. While the 2022 edition in Costa Rica, the Falconets reached the quarterfinals and lost 2-0 to the Netherlands.
one race and that's human. Can't wait till they all see that.
The Falconets play on Monday, 2nd September, which is going to be their first game against the South Korean ladies. We're looking forward to see how that one is going to unfold, and definitely wishing the Falconets, definitely, they just have to go for gold in that one, because that is why we are here, and that is what we're living for in this part of the world. I'll go all out, I'll go and do it. Away from that right now, still talking football, and then we'll be talking about the men's national team right now, where it has been said that Bruno Labbadia, that was announced earlier this week, is no longer going to be the man who is going to be in charge of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, taking us to the AFCON 2025 qualifiers against the Cheetahs of Benin Republic and also the Amazulu of Rwanda. According to reports from the Nigerian Football Federation, it's been said that the stringent regulations of German tax authorities have now thwarted an agreement between the Nigerian Football Federation and coach Bruno Labbadia, who was slated to take the helms of Nigerian senior men's national team, the Super Eagles, in a statement from the NFF last night, and also which came out just quoting the President of the Federation, Ibrahim Musa Gusau, the Federation has been on the tax issue for 3 days. Gusau further disclosed that an agreement in principle had already been reached with Labbadia before the issue of tax was raised by him. I stated in his own words that we have been on this tax issue for the past 3 days, and I think I told him clearly that there was no way the NFF would agree to offset the concomitant tax percentage on his salary that would be demanded by the German tax authorities. So, I mean, in a nutshell, Bruno Labbadia wants the NFF to pay his salary tax in Nigeria and also pay his salary tax right there in Germany. I mean, putting the responsibility, shelling out all of this money because he wants a head coach for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And it's been said that between 32% and 40% of his salary as well is what they'll be paying in this tax after paying their agreed monthly wage. Charlie.
taste the feeling?
That is obviously too much to shoulder for the NFF, by the way, because I mean we know how things are being run in this part of the world. The NFF and Mr. Labadia reached an agreement in principle before the announcement was made that he would be the head coach of the Super Eagles. But then, according to the NFF right now, the tax details were never part of the discussions, and he had personally agreed to all terms before the tax issue came up. This one is according to Ibrahim Musa Gusau. Well, in what is now going to be a breaking news to a lot of football fans, the NFF has now announced technical director Coach Austin Eguavon, who will now step in to lead the Super Eagles. Eguavon will be in charge of the upcoming 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifying matches against Benin Republic on September 7 and Rwanda in Kigali on September 10. Austin Eguavon, this is going to be his fourth stint with the Super Eagles, by the way, because yes, he's been here before now. He was here sometimes around 2021. Which was his third stint, by the way, and now his fourth stint are the aims of affairs of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Talk about proper recycling. 0700 1021 1021 is the number to call to be a part of the show this afternoon. Talking everything sports on the show.
Hands up for your colors.
And whether you're a sports person or someone who loves the thrill of the game, this is the right place for you to be. The early bet has gone on around the world to catch the scores, and I'll be here to serve them to you. There's just one rule to this game, and that's to make sure that you're logged in on Logged On Empire Radio 102.1 FM. Away from the home front right now, let's go straight into the world of Formula 1. Because yes, we're landing in Europe already. You can talk about the future looking so bright for Mercedes, but maybe not as they had planned it. And of course, yes, the new driver that is supposed to take over from Lewis Hamilton come 2025, because it's been announced as well to be the partner to George Russell. Well, he crashed 10 times on his Formula 1 debut right there in Italy, where Lewis Hamilton also set the pace for Mercedes in Friday's practice at the Italian Grand Prix as his likely replacement, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, crashed on his debut for the team. Hamilton headed McLaren's Lando Norris by 0.003 seconds, with Ferrari's Carlos Sainz third in the second session, and they were followed by their teammate Oscar Piastri and Charles Leclerc. Championship leader Max Verstappen was only 13th fastest after making a mistake on his qualifying simulation run and running wide at the Parabolica. But the Dutchman looked quick on the race simulation run later in the session, pretty much neck and neck with title rivals Lando Norris. And the first session, Verstappen was fastest with 0.228 seconds, with a time set on the soft tyre from Leclerc, who was also on the medium tyre. McLaren's Lando Norris was third ahead of Ferrari's Carlos Sainz. And just like I mentioned, it was a difficult start for Antonelli, who drove George Russell's car in his first practice as part of his preparations for Formula 1, and is expected to be named as his teammate. Yes, it was official yesterday. He's now been pictured alongside George Russell as his partner come 2025 in Formula 1. The 18-year-old went fastest on his first flying lap, but in trying to further improve after Hamilton had beaten his time by 0.6 seconds, he took too much speed into Parabolica and crashed heavily. However, he was honored, but the car was badly damaged and was not ready for Russell until nearly 25 minutes into the second session. Russell's day was then compromised further when Kevin Magnussen crashed his ass a few minutes later, leading to a red flag for just over 10 minutes.
I'll see that. Saying, can't you taste the feeling?
And currently on the way right now is the final practice. And yes, it's been said that Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton is also leading closely packed field in the final practice at the Italian Grand Prix. Hamilton is leading Mercedes 1-2 by 0.09 seconds over his teammate George Russell. Ferrari's Charles Leclerc and McLaren's of Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri were all within 0.14 seconds of Hamilton. Red Bull's Max Verstappen leading Norris in the championship by 70 points was only 6th fastest with 0.251 seconds off the pace, complaining of a lack of front grip. Carlos Sainz was 7th to Ferrari ahead of Williams' Alex Albon, whose new teammate Franco Colapinto was 9th and 0.309 seconds behind. As driver Nico Hülkenberg completed the top 10 ahead of Aston Martin's Fernando Alonso.
Let me see your hands, Let me see your hands,
And now we're looking forward to the race tomorrow, because definitely looks like this is one for Lewis Hamilton right there in Monza.
In the unity we found, I'm ready, I'm ready.
Hamilton quickest in competitive third practice, George Russell second, and Charles Leclerc third.
Now. Hands up for your color.
And we're looking forward to the qualifying at Monza by 3 p.m. British Standard Time today. And away from Formula 1 right now, let's go straight to the world of tennis. And it's been major upsets since the start of the US Open. Don't forget, before this tournament started, I mentioned to you that this US Open is very much wide open. I can talk about in the ATP and also in the WTA, because we've seen a couple of upsets already and still talking upsets.
Represent your country, raise your flag, show your true color.
In less than 24 hours, two defending champions, not defending champions really, but two past winners of the US Open crashed out, like one after the other. And earlier this morning, just about 5 hours ago, was when defending champion Novak Djokovic also followed Carlos Alcaraz out of the door at the US Open and suffering a shock defeat by Alexei Popyrin in the third round. Australia's 28th Popyrin stood with his arm aloft as he wrapped up a surprise 6-4, 6-4, 2-6, 6-4. That's a four-set game to earn Djokovic's earliest US Open exit in 18 years. I mean, the first time in 18 years that Novak Djokovic will be crashing out of the US Open in just the third round. The Serbian will end the year without winning a Grand Slam for the first time since 2017, while he's set for a record 25th major title keeps going on. Djokovic was far from his clinical best, serving a career high 14 double faults in a Grand Slam match and committing 49 unforced errors. And his exit follows that of French Open and Wimbledon winner Alcaraz, who also lost to unseeded Dutchman Botic van der Slam. I call him Botic van der Stonner, by the way, but his name is Botic van der Zandschulp in the second round earlier yesterday. Popyrin, who is 25, will make his fourth round appearance at the Grand Slam when he faces Francis Tiafoe, who moved past fellow American Ben Shelton in a 5-set thriller as well. A lot of fans are calling out Djokovic this time around, saying he was sluggish. And then there was this energized Alexei Popyrin. Popyrin definitely enjoying a positive build-up to the US Open. Don't forget, he claimed his own maiden ATP Masters 1000 title in Montreal earlier this month as well. The Sydney-born player was brimming with confidence as he maneuvered his way through the first set, fending off 5 break points before striking at 4-4. Anyway, from the ATP, let's go straight into WTA. Defending champion Coco Gauff also came from a set down to beat Ukrainian Elina Svitolina and reached the fourth round of the US Open. American third seed Coco Gauff beat to become the first man to defend the title since Serena Williams in 2014. Is still very much alive after a hard-fought 3-6, 6-3, 6-3 victory. She will face compatriot Emma Navarro after the 13th seed claimed a 6-4, 4-6, 6-3 win over Ukraine's Marta Kostyuk. The two Americans met in the fourth round of Wimbledon this year, with Navarro causing a shock on the center court.
I'm ready, I'm ready. We still got a long way, but look how far we come.
Another games that went down yesterday. Last year's runners-up Aryna Sabalenka also fought back from a set down to beat Russian Ekaterina Alexandrova 2-6, 6-1, 6-2 in the match that finished at about 1:49 a.m. local time in New York. The late night finish was a result of Friday's day session on Otto Ashe Stadium, filtering into the evening slot with Francis Tiafoe and Bill Shelton playing out a 5-set thriller before the men's defending champion Novak Djokovic also suffered his own exit from the hands of Alexei Popyrin. Just like I mentioned on the show this evening, Svitolina, who went to the crowd on Otto Ashe Stadium into a nervous silence when she served out the first set after breaking at 5-3 lead.
Oh, what a feeling. Look what we've overcome. Oh, I'm gonna wave my flag and count all the reasons we are the champions.
And also in the women's draw yesterday, Spaniard Paulo Badosa also saved the match point as she came from behind to beat Romania's Elena Gabriela Rus. Badosa, who seeded 26th, needed a match tie break to book a spot in the fourth round for the first time with a 4-6, 6-1, 7-6, and going into the tie break at 10-8 victory. The former world number 2 said she was playing maybe at one of the best levels of her career after an injury each year. We're looking forward to see how the fourth round and also the quarterfinals of the US Open is going to look like this year. Like I mentioned,
hands up for your colors.
It's very much wide open right there at the US Open. To the Sports Talk Show on Empire Radio 102.1 FM. Serving the very best of stories are making it through in the world of sports this afternoon.
And I wear my colors on my back. Yeah. We created equal, one race and that's human.
And we're from other sports right now. We go straight into the ever exciting and the tantalizing world of football. The football side of life on the show this afternoon. Don't forget to get interactive. 070010211021 is the number to call. 0700 1021 1021 is the number to call. We're on this quick breaker. And when we come back, the Sports Up Show on Empire Radio 102.1 FM continues.
For the best in sport entertainment, tune in to Sports Up on High Impact 102.1 FM.
Put a touch of class and finesse on your brand by advertising with us at High Impact 1021 FM. For more information,
call 0706 393 5694, 0915 958 1881, or 0902 745 3931.
Follow us on our social media platforms at High Impact 1021 FM. Our deals are hotter than the weather itself.
Our deals are hotter than the weather itself.
Are you a solo entrepreneur, startup team, or a seasoned professional looking for workspaces beyond the traditional office setting? High Impact Studios is the perfect place for you. Whether you're into the focus of a private or shared desk, the solitude of a personal corner, the exclusivity of a private office, or the collaboration in a conference room, we've got diverse plans designed around your preferences. So break free from the regular and elevate your work lifestyle by visiting High Impact Studios today. For inquiries, call 0706 393 5694 or 0813 428 2879. You can also send an email to info@highimpactstudios.com to reserve your space today.
Come on over to my place.
Venue on the Sea. A perfect and top-notch location for your special social and corporate occasions. Here at High Impact Cruise, we handle your events with elegance while providing you with outstanding service. An amazing experience you will never forget. For more inquiries, call 0815 181 9580, 0818 824 5734, or visit www.highimpactcruise.com. High Impact Cruise, dream, discover, explore.
I know, and I love you too. This is why I've made it so that you can now have me everywhere you go. www.highimpactstudios.com, press play. Links in our social media bio. Click at High Impact 1021 FM. Or you can just go the regular way. Turn on your radio and tune in to 102.1 FM.
We love you at High Impact Radio. Mwah!
See, there is no separating us now.
For the best in sport entertainment, tune in to Sports Up on High Impact 102.1 FM. This is Sports Hub on High Impact 102.1 FM.
Hands up for your colors. One hand, two hands for your colors, yeah. So your true colors.
Welcome back to the show, Sports Hub Show, right here on Empire Radio 102.1 FM. Taking your reactions from all of the action on the show this afternoon. And first of all, we're talking about the Nigerian Football Federation. Do you think calling on Austin Eguavoen once again is the right call from the NFF, just as they've announced overnight that he's going to be taking charge? Of course, from the words of Austin Eguavoen, he's saying it's difficult to say no. Difficult to say no to him leading the Super Eagles once again. Do you see this as a right call from the NFF to call on him once again? 070010211021 is the number to call to be a part of the show. I'll also be talking about Nigerian players out there in Europe taking a bit from the matches that went down last night. Yesterday night, Olympic Lyonnais definitely had one against Strasbourg. It was a 4-3 comeback, and yes, Gift Orban once again getting on the score sheet for Olympic Lyon. I scored brace in that one. They put off a remarkable comeback to secure their first Ligue 1 victory of the season, overturning a 3-1 deficit to defeat Strasbourg 4-3. The match that was held at the Lyon's home ground saw Gift Orban emerge as the hero, scoring twice, including the decisive winner. Strasbourg would took control early in the match with Sebastian Nanasi finding the net in just the second minute, and Lyon, however, struggled to find their rhythm but managed to equalize just before halftime. Alexander Lacazette's shot from inside the box was what struck the post, and despite conceding the equalizer, Strasbourg remained their composure quickly after the break, with Emmanuel Mega scoring to restore the lead, making it 2-1. And that was where Ansley Maitland-Niles topped in a rebound from another Lacazette effort to bring Lyon within one goal, which was at 2-3. And then it was their soul. Gift Orban to come and finish the job for them, ending the game at 4-3 for Olympic Lyon last night. And away from that, quickly talking about transfer base, I'm talking about Nigerian players who have now looked to change base, and some of them looking to maintain place, and some of them as well change side. We talk about the super tank, Frank Onyeka, who you call Frank the Tank. He's now completed a deadline day move to Bundesliga side FC Augsburg, joined on a season-long loan from Premier League club Brentford. This 6-year-old international who moved to Brentford in the summer of 2021 from Danish side FC Midtjylland has been a crucial squad for the Bees since their return to the Premier League. However, Onyeka never fully established himself as a regular starter under manager Thomas Frank, prompting him to seek a new challenge. I was, however, linked with a couple of clubs during the summer transfer window, including La Liga's Valencia. However, FC Augsburg, who finished mid-table in the Bundesliga last season, were able to secure a signature just hours before the transfer deadline. The German club confirmed the loan deal on their official channels, keeping the terms confidential and only stating that it would be for the 2024-2025 season alone.
We found. I'm ready. We still got a long way, but look how far we come.
And developing stories coming through from Naples this afternoon is that Napoli have officially removed Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen from the Serie A squad for the 2024-2025 season, escalating the tension between the club and its star forward. Our decision follows a series of failed transfer moves on deadline day, leaving Osimhen's future in doubt as the club have now handed his iconic number 9 jersey to new signing Romelu Lukaku. Victor Osimhen's exclusion comes after a tumultuous transfer deadline day, during which he attempted to secure a move to Premier League giant Chelsea or Saudi Pro League side Al Ahly, all of which definitely collapsed. And despite being under contract with Napoli until 2026, the Super Eagles star now faces an uncertain season, with his prospect of playing time severely diminished right now. He's earning approximately 10 million euros annually and has been eyeing a lucrative offer to transfer him to Al Ahly, where he would have been earning about 40 million euros per year over 4 years. However, the deal fell through after Napoli demanded a higher transfer fee, prompting Al Ahly to pursue Brentford Ivan Toney instead.
We all together singing. Look how far we come.
And lots of fans are talking about this one right now. A lot of people are calling for Osimhen. Some are calling for his agent Roberto Calenda, and also a lot of fingers are pointing towards Aurelio De Laurentiis. Say this is his tricks, this is his usual antics, this is how he goes by his business. Like, it just tries to frustrate potential suitors for his players. He's done it in the time past, and now people are saying he's doing it to Victor Osimhen once again. And on the other hand, a lot of fans are saying, okay, maybe Victor did set himself up for this, signing that contract last year, when you know deep down anything can happen in the future. About 130 million euros, which is about over 120 pounds, by the way. And no club in England wants to meet that valuation, and the team from Saudi Arabia actually wanted to. They had even agreed to pay over that, and now already Laurentiis all of a sudden asked the price once again and be like, guys, you know what? I'm not even going for that price again. This is how much I want, and if you're not paying this price, then there is no go at it.
I'm ready. We still got a long way.
As it stands right now, the future of Victor is still hanging in the air. Well, we don't know what is going to happen in the next couple of days. There's still a chance of moving to Saudi, by the way, or he sits out until January because he's been left out of the first team squad. So obviously, we're not going to see him in action for Napoli till January at least. He still has a chance of moving to Saudi, and would you advise him to do that? Because Saudi transfer window will still be open till the end of September. Obviously, the relationship between Osimhen and Napoli continues to deteriorate. Completely broken. Some some major dailies are carrying it as completely broken, and does not seem like there's no form of resolution inside.
Hands up for your colors.
And he's now risking sitting down the entire season out of doing what he knows how to do best.
1 hand, 2 hands for your colors. Yeah.
Which is going to be the worst case scenario for him not to be in action week in, week out till January, by the way. But then, if you're Victor, would you jump at the next offer that is coming from Saudi? Because obviously, the only offer that can come from him right now has to be from Saudi. Because like I mentioned, the Saudi transfer window will still be open until the end of September. And then we're looking forward to see how this one is going to pan out between Victor Osimhen and his possible suitors. But yes, lots of calls are also coming for his agent. Says, guys, you know what? It looks like this agent is the one, the weapon that has been fashioned against Victor this time around.
Oh, can't you taste the feeling?
Still the Sports Talk Show on Empire Radio 102.1 FM.
We all together singing. Look how far we come.
I'm still talking about Napoli. Our world does not look too good for Napoli, by the way, because yes.
I'm ready. We still got a long way, but look how far we come now. Hands up for your colors.
So they won their game from last night, understandably. They were able to thump Atlanta 4-0. That one ended. Another game that we played in International last night as well. Venezia also lost 0-1 to Torino. While in the German Bundesliga, Union Berlin as well defeated St. Pauli 1-0. That one ended.
Till they all see that. Saying, oh, can't you taste the feeling?
And it's full time already at the Emirates Stadium. 1-0 draw it ended between Arsenal and Brighton and Hove Albion. Brighton and Hove Albion definitely continue on the front foot this season, which means the two teams have not lost a game since the start of the season. And they've been able to pick a maximum 7 points for themselves. 0700 1021 1021 is the number to call. I guess Warit, wherever he is right now, will be punching the air. Because there was more of a debate between himself and Adeni yesterday on the show. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to Sports Hub.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon. You're live on radio.
Hello, sir.
Hello, you're live on radio. Welcome to Sports Hub.
Hello, sir.
Oh, I can hear you. Good afternoon. Welcome to Sports Hub. You do what?
Turkey.
You say what?
Turkey.
Turkey?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Fuck you.
Come now. Hands up for your colors.
I honestly don't understand what just happened. But I guess it's one of the perks of the job.
Hands for your colors, yeah.
Quickly, let me recap the game between Arsenal and Brighton and Hove Albion for you. A second half goal from João Pedro was what saw Brighton come from behind to draw after Arsenal had Declan Rice sent off in what was an entertaining game right there in North London. Look, though, the Gunners were going to continue the perfect start to the season when Bukayo Saka played through Kai Havertz, who then lost both Verbogen in the Brighton goal for the 38th minute opener. However, the game completely changed when Declan Rice was sent off for his second yellow card in the game after the delaying a free kick being taken by Joe Voltman, and the Seagulls defender could also feel lucky that he also got away from being carded in that one. Brighton continued to push for a winner and then brought on their new £39.5 million signing, Jorginho Ruta, as they looked for a magic moment, but it mistimed the header as they could not find a decisive strike. And away from that, right now, 5 games will definitely be on the way in the next 10 minutes. Right there in England, I can talk about the game between Brentford and Southampton by 3 p.m. Everton will be up against AFC Bournemouth. Ipswich Town will be up against Fulham, another team that is high-flying already this season. There's Leicester City will be hosting Aston Villa at the Kings Park Stadium. Nottingham Forest at the City Ground is going to be hosting Wolverhampton Wanderers, while West Ham United will be hosting Manchester City at 5:30 p.m. today, which is going to be more like the star game of the day today. And tomorrow in the English Premier League, it's going to be a big day, I tell you. Chelsea will be opening the day with Crystal Palace traveling to the Stamford Bridge, where they will be facing off against Chelsea by 1:30 p.m. Chelsea are a whole new squad this season. A different ball game, you can tell entirely, with Enzo Maresca now in charge of the Blues. Though not too good outing for them in Europe over the course of the week, where they lost 2-1 to Sevilla, and thank God they've been able to win 2-0 before then. And Chelsea's trio of Pedro Neto, Wesley Fofana, and Malo Gusto, according to manager, were rested for the Europa Conference League loss this midweek, and the three will be available to face Crystal Palace tomorrow. And also, Romeo Lavia and Reece James are still expected to return from injury after the international break, with Crystal Palace defender Chadi Riyad will also be missing the trip to Chelsea after injuring his knee in the Carabao Cup win against Norwich City on Tuesday. Manager Oliver Glasner has said that Maguire will remain at the club following interest from Newcastle United. Looking at the head-to-head between Chelsea and Crystal Palace, Chelsea have won their last 13 Premier League games against Crystal Palace, and they could tie the Football League record of 14 straight victories against the same opponent, which is currently held by Manchester City up against AFC Bournemouth. And Chelsea have also won 24 of their 30 Premier League meetings between the two sides. Chelsea, however, could lose their opening 2 home games of a league season for the first time since 1978.
We come now. Hands up for your colors.
Another games that will play tomorrow, Newcastle United will be up against Tottenham Hotspur in the English Premier League. And Super Sunday right there. Talk about Kelly. At 4 p.m. is going to be Manchester United at the Old Trafford. Looking forward to host Liverpool. Manchester United, don't forget, they have just won one of their last 12 Premier League games against Liverpool, which was a 2-1 victory at Old Trafford in the third game of the 2022-2023 campaign. And Liverpool have also lost just one of their last 6 Premier League away meetings. They have won 7 Premier League games at Old Trafford. Italy only better by Manchester City's 9. However, the rest are only one of their final 5 games in the fixture under Jurgen Klopp, which was a 7-0 Premier League victory at Anfield in March 2023.
Can't you taste the feeling?
Some maths coming through from that encounter is Erik ten Hag and Arne Slot either met 4 times during their time in the Dutch Eredivisie. Slot AZ beat Ten Hag's Ajax twice in 2019-2020 before Ten Hag also beat Slot Feyenoord in both matches in 2021-2022. And this is the first time in the Premier League where there's going to be a game between 2 Dutch managers since Guus Hiddink of Chelsea won 2-1 at Ronald Koeman Southampton in 2016. Liverpool definitely looking to continue on a strong foot because they could win their opening 3 Premier League games without conceding for the only 3rd time and the first time since 2018-2019 when they defeat Manchester United 1-0 in their 3rd fixture back then.
One race and that's human. Can't wait till they all see that. Saying, can't you taste the feeling?
I'm taking a look at fixtures from other leagues across Europe this afternoon. In the Spanish Liga at 4 p.m. today is going to be Barcelona up against Real Valladolid. Athletic Club will be up against Atletico Madrid at 6 p.m. Espanyol will be up against Rayo Vallecano 6:15 p.m. and Leganés will be up against Mallorca 8:30 and Valencia will be hosting Villarreal by 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. In the German Bundesliga, VfL Bochum is currently underway against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Eintracht Frankfurt will be up against Hoffenheim. Holstein Kiel will be up against Wolfsburg. Stuttgart are currently leading 2-0 at home to Mainz 05. while Werder Bremen are currently playing the 0-0 draw against Borussia Dortmund. Later tonight, Bayer Leverkusen will be up against RB Leipzig right there in the German Bundesliga. And in Italian Serie A, Bologna will be hosting Empoli, Lecce will be hosting Cagliari, Lazio Roma will be up against Milan, while Napoli will be hosting Parma later tonight. Hopefully, they are able to get over what is happening right now in the transfer window, and now they have the man they want. Talk about Romelu Lukaku. In the Spanish La Liga tomorrow, Deportivo Alaves will be up against La Palma, Osasuna will be hosting Celta Vigo, Sevilla will be up against Girona, Getafe will be hosting Real Sociedad, Real Madrid will be up against Real Betis, and hopefully they get to win this particular one, not like the last time out where they played out a draw against La Palmas in the Spanish La Liga. While in the German Bundesliga tomorrow, FC Eder will be up against Augsburg, and Bayern Munich will be hosting Freiburg at the Allianz Arena. In the Italian Serie A tomorrow, Fiorentina will be hosting Monza, Genoa will be hosting Hellas Verona, Juventus will be hosting AS Roma, while Udinese will be hosting Como right there in the Italian Serie A.
Oh, what a feeling. Look what we've overcome. Oh, I'm gonna wave my flag and count all the reasons we are the champions. There ain't no turning back. Saying,
Before I call the wrap on the package, quick one coming through from the Spanish La Liga. It's been said that Real Madrid's manager Carlo Ancelotti in his press conference today says he is happy with our new signing Kylian Mbappe is settling into life at the club, and he has no concerns about his team's slow start to the La Liga season. France captain Mbappe, who joined from Paris Saint-Germain in June, scored in a 2-0 win over Europa League champions Atlanta in the UEFA Super Cup 3 weeks ago, but is now yet to find the net in 3 La Liga games. Playing as a centre forward beside left winger Vinicius Jr., Mbappe has missed several scoring chances and struggled to link up with his new teammates in disappointing draws at Mallorca and also La Palmas, as well as a draw home win against Real Valladolid. For the manager, he says Vinicius and Mbappe are teaming up well, and the offensive work is being done very well. It hasn't been a problem because they've both scored in every game they've played. The champions are now fourth in the table with 5 points, 4 behind leaders Barcelona, who started the season with 3 consecutive wins. Maybe this is time for Hansi Flick.
We all together singing. Look how far we come.
Sports Up Show right here on Empire Radio 102.1 FM, taking you through the very best of stories, making it around in ever exciting, ever dynamic, and sometimes controversial world of sports. Big stories coming through on the show today. I would have loved to serve you the full list of the transfer players who definitely made their transfers in the English Premier League and also the Spanish La Liga, but then we work with time right here. But before we call it a wrap on the package, let me quickly inform you that yes, this afternoon we'll be seeing the first match of the MPFL season at the game between Enugu Rangers and also El Kanemi Warriors. And this is how we connect the wrap on the package this afternoon. So many thanks to you for being a part of the show. Sports Up Show will be returning next month. Because yes, it's not next week again. Next month, that's going to be on Monday, the 2nd day of September. We'll be bringing back our Sports Up Show to you. I will start with Sports in Jiffy in the morning from 10 a.m. down to the flip side of 10. And in the evening, we'll be back here from 6 p.m. down to 7 p.m. I will serve Sports in Jiffy every weekday from 10 a.m. down to the flip side of 10. Your early morning sport tonic, where we get to tiptoe through all of the bits and pieces coming through from the world of sport. In the evenings, we serve you 6 to 7 p.m. on Mondays and on Wednesdays, while on Fridays, it's between 5 p.m. down to 6 p.m. On Saturday like this, it's going to be 2 p.m. down to 3 p.m. on our banter, on our reach, on our views, reviews, and all of the interviews coming through from the world of sports.
Oh, what a feeling. Look what we've all.
I did Jajibo is signing out this afternoon. Stay sporty, stay active. Make sure you're drinking enough water to stay hydrated. Do what is right so everything around you will be all right. Don't forget to stay safe out there. Please do well to stay safe. Enjoy your weekend. Do have a lovely weekend. Good afternoon. Daniels is here to take you through the rest of the afternoon on the Aria Express show. Definitely taking you to all of the parties and bringing you back home safely.
I know, and I love you too. This is why I've made it so that you can now have me everywhere you go. www.highimpactstudios.com. Press play. Links in our social media bio. click at High Impact 1021 FM. Or you can just go the regular way. Turn on your radio and tune in to 102.1 FM.
We love you at High Impact Radio.
See, there is no separating us now.